All right, here we are again with systems of equations, and slightly different format for this one. So we're going to show you how this breaks down and what's unique about it. Jeremiah got a summer job catching frogs for a French restaurant, and his weekly salary was defined by the rule. So y is equal to 2.85x plus 20. The x in this case represents the number of frogs he catches. So he gets $2.85 for every frog, and then he gets a flat 20 bucks. So he shows up to work, they give him 20 and $2.85 for every frog. So even if he caught 0 frogs, he'd still make 20 bucks, right? And if he catches 1 frog, it's $2.85 times 1 plus 20, $22.85, etc., etc. And this is the interesting piece of information here. Last week, Jeremiah caught 13 frogs. What was his total income for that week? Well, a lot of you might think right away, wow, it's easy, right? X is 13, and go ahead and solve the question. And you're not wrong. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But I want to show you how even a question as simple as this can be thought of as a system. We have this equation right here, which is really clearly indicated. This is where his pay comes from. But right here, we actually have an equation. Last week, Jeremiah caught 13 frogs. Now remember, x is the number of frogs caught. In other words, right over here, x is equal to 13. Now, that's one of those exceptional cases, right, where the equation of that line doesn't have a y in it. And if we graphed it, you would see it would be a vertical line straight up and down where the x is 13, you might remember. But what this allows me to do is to think of solving this situation as a system. X is equal to 13 because we have 13 frogs caught, and y is equal to 2.85x plus 20. This is going to allow me to do what's called a substitution. So really, all we have to do is take the known value and substitute it into the unknown equation. So y is equal to 285x. That x is equal to 13. That means this x is equal to 13. And the reason the x is equal to 13 in both places is because that's where this line will cross this line, where they have the same x and the same y. We are solving a system. So it's really easy. I'm just going to come over here and write y is equal to 2.85, and then do the substitution. X is 13. Right? We know that x is 13, so we put the 13 there, plus 20. And now 2.85 times 13 is equal to that. Add the 20, and he's made $57.05. Not complicated, not difficult. A lot of you probably would have thought to do that anyway, but we just want to show you that even something as basic as this is itself a system of equations. Two equations which we're going to use to solve where the x and the y are the same. These two lines will cross at 13, 57.05.